So that brings us to the end of this module. In this module, we learned how to check if a file exists or not using the static exists method on the file class. The file class exists in the system.io namespace. We learned how to check for the existence of a directory by making use of the static exists method on the directory class. Once again, the directory class exists in the system.io namespace. We learned how to create a new directory by using the directory's createDirectory method, and how this method won't throw an exception if the directory already exists. We learned how we can both copy and move files around the file system. And then we learned that we can also delete directories using the static delete method on the directory class. We learned that we can get a list of files in a specified directory by making use of the getFiles method on the directory class. And throughout this module, we've seen how useful the path class can be. The path class also exists in the system.io namespace. We made extensive use of the combine method, which allows us to construct an entire path based on fragments of paths. We learned how we can get just the file name extension using the getExtension method, and even how we can change the extension of a file path. Up until this point, the application that we've built requires the user to manually execute the console app anytime they want to process a file. In the next module, we're going to learn how we can actually monitor the file system and respond to changes in the file system. For example, we'll learn how we can monitor the input data directory and automatically process files that are copied or created in that directory.